This year, we've taken you to Minnesota, where we met the father of an Indigenous woman who went missing and was murdered. We've spoken about systematic othering and finding a sense of belonging. We've discussed what it's like to be an extreme weather photographer and a storm chaser. We've talked to the parents of Gabby Petito, discussed advances in forensic DNA science and genetic genealogy, and spoken to people like Bill Gilmore, Bruce Maitland, Darlene Gomez, and Julie Murray, whose loved ones have gone missing. But this month, the month of October, each week we're going to take you into the world of psychological thrillers, mysteries, the paranormal, darkness, and some real-life nightmares. We'll explore the spooky month through the lens of a writer of psychological thrillers and what they teach us about our realities in an episode with Allison Dixon. Chris Susi, the paranormal investigator, will join us to talk about the connection between grief, love, and ghosts. We'll discuss our fascination with mysteries with author Brett Talley, who's also the co-host of the acclaimed true crime podcast, The Prosecutors Podcast. And if you're not checking them out, you should also check out the Prosecutors Podcast October episodes. We'll explore the Golden State Nightmare, Joe D'Angelo, the original Night Stalker and East Area rapist, who became known as the Golden State Killer. We'll explore that with our friend and frequent guest, Julia Cowley, the host of the Consult podcast and the former FBI profiler. If you're in that October mood already, I have two recommendations. Check out last year's October episodes with Brett, where we explored the unexplained, a bonus episode we did with the Ding Dong Darkness Time podcast on werewolves and shapeshifters and what they tell us about us as people. Check out our episode with Allison on our collective fascination with darkness and the episode with Julia on last year's podcast on the real-life nightmare of Israel Keys. If you want to catch our October episodes early, come join us on Patreon at www.patreon.com/The Silver Linings Handbook. Until then, buckle up. It's going to be a fun ride.